Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Capricorn, the song that was playing while I was shuffling your cards is called Ghetto Walking by Miles Davis. Well, not by Miles Davis. It's like a Miles Davis feel to it. Robert Glasper and Belial. In that song, I feel like I might be talking to somebody who may come from the streets or may deal in the streets in some kind of way. That comes up in Capricorn reading sometimes. But it's more like a, yeah. Uh-oh. I'll get to that. But this song, let's see. When I was yours, nobody told me don't fall for traps, right? I'm old in this game now, and I'm sad in my ways. This is the journey that I'm on, and I won't stop until I find my way out of this maze. Ghetto walking, streets to find me, the devil's watching, but they can't hold me down, right? So I'm thinking there's only one way out. In a box in a church where the people shout. Grandma's hands prayed for me, but these streets still prayed on me. Right? It talks about a jail cell. It talks about big money. It talks about killing. It talks about a whole lot of stuff, right? Ghetto watching, devil's watching. They can't hold me down, right? Capricorn. I'm not sure if you guys are dealing with someone who lives that type of lifestyle, or if this is a lifestyle that some of you are trying to find your way out of, maybe an environment that you grew up in, something like that. Let's see what's going on. What's on your mind right now, Capricorn? I feel like a lot of you may be, I did see someone trying to get someone's attention. I don't know if it's the best timing to do so, but I also saw like the Lovers in the reverse. Maybe somebody's juggling whether or not I should go back to a connection, but I'm not really feeling the most confident to do so. There's something that may be draining you. It may be your own thoughts. Bring my book in here. Should I go back to a connection that's not connecting? Or should I go my own way? With the lessons that I've learned from whatever this is, should I just go in a different direction? Will I feel good about never knowing how this could have turned out if I don't go back? Something like that, Capricorn. The mutual energy between the two of you is maybe a little bit of sadness, a little bit of grief looking back. I feel like it is a masculine, maybe a masculine Capricorn. There it is again. Do I want to be single? Is there still something that can grow here? Is it over? I'm just getting, is it over? It's like a part of me is sad about this. A part of me is grieving this situation. I feel like a masculine energy is juggling, is kind of going back and forth with whether or not I just want to be single, but there's still life in this thing. It's like you both feel sad about it, but you both sense that this isn't over. Or there's still something there. But someone got out. I feel like the feminine energy is taking some time. Maybe she took the break because she was unclear on which direction to go or what decision to make. So she needed to do something that felt right for her. So it's like, well, let me just see how I'm feeling right now, okay? Because there's a reason that right now I can't do this, or that right now I can't make this happen. So it's like they're not, you may think this person's not listening to themselves. Or maybe what this person does by not trying to like control the situation, by not taking action in this situation, maybe they realize something that actually brings them to this. It's like maybe they just needed time to realize something in order for them to come back out and either give attention to this connection or be victorious in some way. There's something that they had to resolve within them. And I feel like it's going to help them to get out of this pattern or another relationship. It could be like them getting out of their head. Right now, somebody's been overwhelmed and they're needing to get to a better place. But they had to take this break. That's what I'm saying. But the fire never went out. There was something that they weren't done with. Could have been another relationship, but there was just a chapter in this person's life that was not done. They could have been connected to another person who just maybe was unreliable. They were putting work and effort in with this person, but things aren't working out here. There's a lack of harmony between the two of these people. And maybe they're starting to avoid giving to this connection, slowly but surely gravitating towards themselves. And I feel like they're looking at a missed opportunity. But they know that there's an ending that has to happen in order for them to do this. But this person disconnected themselves from you, even though they love you. That may have been a decision that shocked someone here. Or there may be something that this person finds out about the connection that they're in that brings things to a screeching halt. It may be like, yeah, whatever it is that they end up finding out, it helps them to let go of this wish that they had for something. Because whoever somebody's dealing with is untrustworthy on the low. And I feel like somebody's intuition is telling them it's time for me to get out of this situation. So I do see someone walking away from a very disappointing relationship. I feel like this person is over it. Or it's you. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. I do read all the comments. So I feel like nights are the hardest. The nighttime is the hardest, or whatever this is. Especially if it's a romantic connection. Somebody's drained, but somebody's not trying to let this thing in. Like, one person is trying to move on, the other person's like, what are you doing? Somebody... Wait. Okay. Somebody wants to heal something before it ends, right? But they may... There's still, like, indecision, or somebody still may be grieving over a past relationship. This is you, Capricorn. I'm still having these feelings, even though I'm trying to, keep myself together. I don't have the most positive thoughts. If some of you are looking from the outside in into someone else's relationship, or somebody's looking into yours, somebody ain't happy with the fact that things ain't happening between the two of y'all. And I feel like I'm failing at my attempts to get this person's attention or something like that. Somebody's going to have to move on from something. But I do see someone doing that. Whoever is at this crossroads, it's like something's already in motion. Because there's a connection here that is not working. This is somebody's like not wanting to, somebody's getting cold feet about this connection. And it could be at the moment that somebody decides to let go of waiting for someone to come back or something like that. But they actually realize they didn't have to wait that much longer. Not to say that you're waiting on somebody to get out of a relationship, but it's almost like if there was a situation that you were waiting on or that someone else was kind of, it's like, I'm not over this. I still feel like there's something here between me and this person, but whatever they're going through right now don't involve me, right? I feel like the moment that you or them finally throws their hands up is the moment that whatever this opportunity is becomes available. Chariot card. So, let's see, Capricorn. There's a reset button happening for somebody. What do you know? What don't you know? Advice. Damn, some of you are dealing with a fire sign. We got the King and the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse. So, what you know is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I see a King of Pentacles who is like up late at night and he's making a wish. This Queen, though, who's normally very vivacious and sexy and outgoing, and you know, she's a go-getter. This is somebody who eat, drink, sleep, and does everything else in motion. Okay, she's not feeling that way right now. Maybe she's going through a loss right now. Maybe she's very guarded. But she's finally standing up to herself. This could be somebody who's also in a family situation. It's like there's a conflict with this feminine energy. So it's like the situation it's not the right time to move on this. Because there's still something that has to be removed on this Queen side. Which is the cause of their non-action. The King, he's annoyed. Slowly becoming uninterested in this connection and fighting for it. I don't like the fact that I feel like I have to compete. Or maybe there's gossip or somebody's mad. A lot of thoughts, a lot of it's like this is throwing me off too much. This is disturbing my peace too much. I may just have to go ahead and end this. And I don't like the emotions that it brings out in me. So it's best to stop waiting on this. Allow this thing to end. It's almost like when you first start seeing a plant grow and then it gets too cold that night and it dies and you're like, it took months for me to see this thing grow, you know? So it's like yes to the connection, but no to the, is it going anywhere right now? You know what I mean? Because somebody's not able to bring in their best for you. There is an emotional attachment, but it's like there's a big old stop sign on it, you know? Somebody's not taking charge of this connection. So it's like there's a desire, but there's no effort, there's no fight. And what I feel like your spirit is telling you is to move on from whatever this is, or whomever this is. The lesson is letting go. Somebody here is just not where they need to be yet. Or they haven't let go of another relationship. So they may not even be emotionally available for whatever it is, right? Somebody may have also gone back to a relationship that's fleeting. What you don't know is that this person is leaving. They're walking away from this confusion. And they will be victorious. So your advice, it's really up to you. You could work with this person because it does feel like a missed opportunity, or you could work with this person and things could start to feel unstable because they're just coming out of something and they need to balance themselves out. There's not a lot that they could put into this right now. Or you could walk away a free man and let, you know, and it could be disappointing. Okay, you can isolate yourself in this situation until this person gets their shit together. But be smart about this one, Capricorn. Be smart. Because this person's going to need some time. You or them, whoever it is, I wouldn't make any solid decisions until I know that if I get myself involved in this situation, it's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? Or I'm not coming into this situation expecting something from somebody who doesn't have the capacity to show up for me in that way right now. Something like that, Capricorn. I hope that that makes sense. The Moonology card that I pulled for you from my new deck is First Quarter Moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings, Capricorn. Are you putting up a good front, acting like you're bright and breezy, but hiding your real feelings? Rather than acting as though everything is fine, if you're worried about certain issues, it is best to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else around or involved in the situation. If you deny your feelings, you'll go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. As admirable as it is to live a cheerful and happy-go-lucky life, this card suggests that you need to make sure that you're not ignoring your emotions. You're being asked to feel all of your feelings. Make light of your emotions now isn't recommended. Making light of your emotions now is not recommended. Remember, we create our emotions. Thank you for showing me that I am divine. Some of you need to take a bubble bath. Some of you need to take a deep breath. Pay attention to your crown chakra located at the top of your head. The color violet could also be good for you during this time. Thursday could be significant as well. So, Capricorn, I'm going to leave you with this. Stop thinking so much. Stop overthinking. Easier said than done. Better done than not. I mean, even throughout the day, sometimes I have to tell myself, watch your thoughts. And when y'all see me snap my finger, it really helps. Okay, this was like something I went through while we were going through the pandemic. We're still going through this shit, but beginning of the pandemic, okay, there's levels to this pandemic thing, but in the beginning, I would literally snap my fingers. Watch your thoughts. you know. So, I love you, Capricorn. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.